Hey everyone, it's me, Evilzargon666. Actually, this profile is Evilzargon666. So if you see three sixes, don't let it throw you off. I'm not the double. It's just a different profile. But anyway, I'm going to do something that I've done before, and I'm going to do it again because I've kind of gotten better at it, I think. But, you know, here I am on GTA, and one of the things I love to do on GTA, this game is the game that keeps on giving. It's amazing. New downloadable content all the time, new things going on all the time. But I've just been having fun because they've updated. One of the things they've updated is they've updated their creator program. So if you make like a stunt race, now you have access to all the weird cars that have come out, the flying cars, underwater cars, all these kinds of vehicles. Because every update has new vehicles that come out that do different things, and so now that they've updated the creator program, you can actually excuse me, you can actually do all kinds of weird things. Like you can have your races. They'll have like, what do you call it? Like like a worm, not a wormhole. What do you call it? I can't think of the freaking word. It's like a transform. Well, you can transform from one type of vehicle to another for different aspects of your race. But another one is a portal, like you can portal out of one track into another. You know, it's almost like a sci-fi kind of thing, but it's really cool. But anyway, so I'm gonna create a race. I'm gonna do a stunt race. I'm gonna do a transform race. I'm not sure what target assault race, and I've never tried those because I'm just like freaking hooked on. I'm hooked on stunt races. I just love them. Okay, I don't know where. I don't know where I want to start this. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start this race here, right here, because the very first race I ever tried to make a long time ago that sucked. I was in this spot. So I want to make something that's worthwhile. So, okay, so here's our spot. We're going to start here at the old Sandy Shores Airport. Okay, one thing about this creator program, it's kind of weird, it's kind of wonky, but I'll try to walk you through it. The first thing you want to do, and one thing I wait for a while to do, I don't place. After my initial starting point, I don't place waypoints until later on, because one thing I found is if you want to change your race or whatever, going back and having to undo all the waypoints and completely redo waypoints, the waypoints are really wonky, and sometimes you almost have to undo them all and redo the whole thing, because like if you want to suddenly stick a waypoint in the middle somewhere, you can't. It always recognizes it as your last waypoint. So it'll go from your last waypoint to the one in the middle and think that that's the next one. It's weird. Anyway, so to start off, okay, we got our spot here. We're Sandy Shores Airport. We want to do our first placement. You're going to hit placement, and you're going to go to place trigger. Now what trigger means is this is where your race starts. This is where at the beginning when your characters gather for the race, this is where they're going to gather right here. So we just blink, we hit that right there. Got our trigger, that's our trigger point, okay? So the next thing we want is the beginning of our race. So we're going to go to props. So props are all the pieces of the race. Okay? Checkpoints are the different checkpoints you put. Lobby, obviously, is your picture of your lobby, your race. You've got all of these different things. You just have to go through and kind of figure out what's what. But so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to props, okay? So what we want to do is, and you figure out how to use your buttons to manipulate stuff. It's kind of weird. If you use your thumbsticks, right and left thumbsticks, those move the thing up and down. You have this thing called stacking. Stacking allows you to actually stick things together. Otherwise, they won't stick together. And snapping causes the race tracks to actually snap together in place. You definitely want snapping on because snapping is very important. So let's see. Okay, so we've got the stunt track. Let's just go through what we have here, okay? Let me pull out visually so you can see. That stunt track, we can start with this kind of track, which is the raised kind of cement wall track. I love these tracks. They're kind of cool. And then you have your tube tracks, more tube bits. Then you have all kinds of accessories like arrows. You have the bigger tubes. These are like to fly airplanes through and stuff like that. And then you have your kind of weird, these are like for the sky, like if you're doing a thing with airplanes or something, you want to show what direction you want your airplanes to go, you use this. And anyway, we got different things to drive through, fly through, and just props to stick around. Anyway, we won't get into all those. Let's go back down to, let's just go to props, and let's go to our first one here. We're going to start the race off properly, okay? And let's see. One thing you want to, okay, you want to choose your starting point. So I don't want that many cars, so I'm going to do something like this. But is this the color I want? Okay, where's my? Okay, here's my little thing right there. Okay, so I'm going to start this off on the ground, and I want it to kind of follow. I want it to follow the airport's runway. Because there's something that I'm gonna do here. I don't know why, I just had this idea and I want to do it, and it's one of the reasons I'm making a new race. Okay, so if I flatten it down on the ground like that, see, it'll actually bury into the ground. You don't really want it to do that, but you want to get it as close to the ground as possible. Let's get closer so you can see it. That's one of the main problems with this building this race thing is the perspectives. I'm like trying to get close enough to see, but still be able to manipulate something. Okay, so we want our guy, we don't want it, okay, so we're just going to start it right off the ground, okay? I want it to follow that. All right, so let's just hit that. Okay, now it's there. Now a second piece automatically appears and it attaches because it thinks, it's obviously thinking you're wanting to build something, so you're wanting to continue. So what I want to do is, they're right, I do want to, so what I'm going to find my next piece of track I want. I like the one that's got edges, it's got, there we go, that's what I want. But I actually want something, okay. Okay, so if I do that, what do I want to do? Do I want it to just be a straightaway? Let me just do a straightaway. Yeah, I'll just do a straightaway. Yeah. Okay, we're going to pull out so we can see what we're doing. Okay, see, it's attached itself, but I don't want it to attach, so I want to manipulate it. So pull it away. Pull it away and then bring it back. Where do I want to go with this? It's a long piece of track, but I want to get some. I want to get some speed. I want to start it off fast and let it do something fun. What I've wanted to try to do. Let's do this. Okay, now if I use my L1 and R1, it pulls the track up and down. See that? This is R1. This is L1. So what I want to do is I want to make the track so that I can. Well, I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, so I'll put that there. It's going to do the same thing here. I can lift that up. And then see what I can do there? This is what I'm trying to do, yeah. Okay. I don't know if this is actually, It doesn't look like it's going to work. It looks like it's too... Okay, let's try this again. Problem is it'll lift, but it doesn't twist, and that's where you get a problem. See? So then you have this little divot right here. You got this little divot. See where it dips down. I don't want that. I'm not sure how to get away from that. But let's, instead of having it go around and around, let's just do this. I want to go up high. So what I'm going to do is, okay, so let's do this. Let's go here. Let's get this puppy right here. All right, and we're gonna turn our track from a flat track. We're gonna turn it into a tubular track. So now these are fun because these, I love tubular tracks. I don't know why, I just do. So what I do is, okay, sorry. Okay, I want to show you something. You see this? You see how they have ribs here? You see this rib? My little dot is showing you the ribs. See that rib that goes along there? Okay, what you can do is use that rib to create a spiral going up. What you do is when you attach this, I don't like this. I don't want this color. Well, okay, I'll make this spiral red. Okay, so you see how the rib is lined up. If you bring it up, see you're offsetting the rib a little bit, you see? And by offsetting the rib, you can gauge how much it's offset. Like for instance, if I take that square, if I take this square here and I offset the rib to about the middle, okay, right about the middle, see that? That's probably a little too much. Maybe not though. Let's just go a little bit less. Okay. We do the same thing here. And we do the same thing here. We do the same thing here. And see, I'm creating a spiral, which I love. Oh shit, I didn't want that. I didn't realize it does that until recently. Actually, yeah, let's just change the color. Color change. I actually figured that out on accident. Yeah. I was actually working on it and I was like, what the heck? And the color just suddenly changed. I was like, what? But it's cool, you can just put the little, so that little dot is that's your cursor, basically, okay. So, and we come here and we take this guy. I'll pick him up. See, that's the thing. Your right trigger zooms in, your left trigger zooms out, and your right thumbstick picks up your object, and your left thumbstick picks up your object, and your right thumbstick sets it down. So I'm gonna go. Nope. What the heck? There we go. Nope. So it only changes the color when you put your cursor on a piece that you're not actually still actively working on. Like for instance, see how I've just created a new one. Now I put the cursor back on this one. Wait, okay. Sorry, that didn't. Okay. So if I put the cursor back on that one, I can now. Oh, was it not changing the color? What? Okay, now I'm confused. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's got to. I'm sorry, it's got to be back in the. There we go. And now there. Okay, and then I want to, yeah, here's what I want. Okay, so I want to go up. So let's get one that's going to take us up here. Let's get a better view, so we can kind of get a better feel for what kind of angle we've got going up. Okay, so once we get into that tube, it's going to start taking us up. Now there are other ones with more, more of an angled. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now you got to think of something too when you do these. You want to get in that tube. Ah, crap, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. I want to try something. But I'm not sure how to do it. I want to make the tube go almost straight up, but put the launch, these fluorescent green launch pads. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is a launch pad. When my car drives through this, let me pick it up here. And before I attach it, I'll show it to you. It's green, and it's a launch pad. So what it means is it launches your car faster. It speeds your car up. So when I drive through it, it's going to give my car a boost of speed. But the thing is, okay, I know what to do. This is the one I want. There we go. And then I'm gonna do like, okay, then I'm gonna do just launch pads, and go up with them, and see what that does. That's what I've been wanting to try. There we go. Let's see, that's a launch pad. It's actually facing the wrong way. You see the little arrows are going the wrong way. Let me spin it around. So, there we go. Hey, what the heck? Okay, so that's, see, it's still a little bit of an angle, but I'm just curious if that's gonna if that's gonna shoot me out like a cannon, which is what I'm hoping for. Okay, so we can test this, but the way we gotta test it, we have to put our first checkpoint, because we don't even have a first checkpoint. Our first checkpoint is one where we're going to decide how many cars we want, all that kind of stuff. Just come back down here. You can see why this is so freaking addictive. I just love making these races. I have probably, since I've been playing GTA, I have probably made, let's do 10. Let's do 10 of them, just a nice even number. So now we have 10. Okay, so this race will accommodate 10 racers. There we go, 10 racers, nice. Okay, so now, I don't have any other checkpoints yet. I don't need them yet, because I just want to see if that's going to work. So what I'm going to do is oh, I can't test it yet. What do I have to place? Why can't I test it yet? Really? Race details. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm not going to tile it. I'm not going to describe it. I'm not going to take a picture yet. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So here's 10 standard, race type standard, non-contact standard. Okay. Non-contact is where you can't touch each other. You fix it so that you can't knock each other off the tracks and stuff like that. Laps, I'm going to go for 1 because when I test it, I don't want to. Okay, sports, super. I want it super, and I want it to be. I'm a Zentorno fan, man. One thing I've learned about the Zentornos is that they're fast, and they hug the road, and they're the best for things like, if I want that cannon thing to work, the Zentorno is probably my best. I've found that, like, I can make a ramp, and I can shoot my Zentorno off that ramp and fly through the air a great distance and land on a platform, right? So I can settle that up, test it, make it work, and I'll do the race again with a different car, and the car won't even get far enough. I mean, it'll fly through the air and it won't even hit the platform because it's just doesn't have the same power. So that's why I like to. That's why I like to use Zentornos. Okay, traffic is going to be off. Weather is going to be bright. Time of day. I like the darker time of day, like morning and noon, night. Yeah, that's what I like. Let's say morning for now. You can change that at any point. Okay, now one problem with this when you're building these races is you've got to constantly test them. Every time you add something new, like if I do waypoints right now and I test this, then I can save it. But every time I put something new and I have to redo the whole race again from the top. That is a big pain in the butt. Race is not valid. Why is the race not valid? Well, let me try putting some waypoints. Okay. So here's a checkpoint. Just put one here in the middle somewhere. Yes, Zentorno. Yes. I'm a big Zentorno fan. What can I say? It's one of the oldest. It's one of the oldest supercars in the game. When I first started playing the game, it was like everyone wanted a Zentorno. Because one of the things about the Zentorno is from behind, it's bulletproof, which is very cool. Yeah, I'm going to keep the Zentorno coming in here. So I'm only going to put a few waypoints. I'm not going to. By the way, this is a regular waypoint, or you can come down here and hit a ringed waypoint. When you do these tubes, it's always nice to use a ringed waypoint so you can just see it better. Okay. Yes, now we can test it. All right, here we go. See how fast the Zentorno is and how it just hugs the road? I love it. So when the race actually is happening with you and your friends, you know, you get a nice long stretch like this to start off. It just gets everyone all sped up, you know, and then you got your first turn here. And then when you climb these are great. Climbing spirals, you don't even have to, like, I don't even have to steer. The car steers itself because it's just its momentum is pulling itself against the edge. Oh, this is going to be great. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is so freaking cool. Oh, that worked like a freaking charm. Okay, so now I can decide is where I want to land. So once I come out of there, I've got to give myself somewhere to land. Let's try that again. And the next part of my race is going to be fun because I'm going to morph into a different kind of vehicle. I mean, look at that. That is just so fucking cool, man. Oh my God. It's like you got to look around and see, okay, where do I go? Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Oh my God, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? And you know what? That's where I'm going to go, right there. I'm gonna make it so that you have to come land right down here at this fork, okay? And okay, here's what I'm gonna do. This is awesome. So, what we're gonna do is, This is the fun part. This is why making races like this is so much fun. Okay, so I have literally flown out of that bastard. Okay, so what I want to do is, I want to land over here. Okay. And let's see, where's my... Can I get back on there? I can't. Yeah. Because see, that's the cool thing, is you can use already existing road as part of your track, which is what I plan to do here. So I'm going to make it so that you have to go through here, through here, through here, through here, through here, through here, through here. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put something that you cannot miss. Now you need, because when your car's flying up in the air there, you gotta know where you want to go, right? So let's go to placement. Let's go back to props. Okay, here we go. Is it that one? It's not that one. Okay. This one. Yes, it's this one. Okay. So I could either put a platform like this here, that is like obvious, okay, and then, yeah, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put a platform like this. And that's the road. Which road do I want to come off on? I want to come off on that road there. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll put it down as low as I can. See, there's a lot of stuff in the way, and I don't want to have too many barriers. So here's what I'm going to do, okay. So I'll place that there, and just so you can see it better, I mean, just so you can see where to land. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Okay. Yeah, so I can see where to land. I'm going to get that little puppy right there. Offset it a teeny bit. Okay, so now that's where my next waypoint's gonna be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a waypoint up here. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna put a waypoint up here at the very top of this. So, oh God. Okay. That's one thing is as slow as molasses doing this kind of crap. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put a waypoint here. Checkpoint, waypoint, checkpoint, whatever. Okay, I'm going to put a checkpoint here that's going to transform into a different vehicle. So what I want to transform into is I want to transform into a ruiner. A ruiner is an old car that's got a parachute. So we're going to come here, regular, transform. I don't want lobby vehicle. I want add new vehicle. I want special. Special, 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 special. Where are you, special car? Am I the special car? Yeah. Here we go, special car. Where the heck is this? Oh, there we go. And I want a ruiner, ruiner 2000. Okay, so now the minute I pop out of this thing here, my car is going to transform into a ruiner. Okay. So then my next checkpoint, after I fly out and I'm flying around and I look around, I'm going to see that my next checkpoint that I need to hit is going to be this one here. And I'm going to let it continue to be a ruiner. Okay, ruiner. You can stay a ruiner for now. Okay. I don't want circular. I want, there we go. Circular is fine for up there, but that's fine. Okay, and I want it to point this direction because that's where I want to go. Okay. So I'm going to put my checkpoint here. Like this, yeah. There we go, yeah. Okay, so now I pop out of the tube, I turn into a ruiner. I use my parachute to parachute down to this thing here, to this thingy bopper, thingamabobber. Okay, but this is what's going to get really fun. Now remember, this is a race. So what I want to do is I want them to come down here now, okay? Let's go to props. Let's see what's the best way. What is the best way to do this? Okay, let's do this. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's change the color. I'm so bored with the color. What happened? Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Yeah, let's go to blue. Blue sounds good. Okay, so let's put this little guy right here. Why are you not sticking? Why are you not sticking to the side? Why are you not snapping? Well, it doesn't really matter as long as you look and make sure that it sinks into it so that you don't have an edge. You don't want your car like hit some really like horrible edge and make it go flying through the air. Okay. All right, that's good enough. So now what I can do is I can find another piece. Whoa, I'm going the wrong direction. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, this is what I want. I want one of these. Oh, come on. That's not giving me the right angle I want. Sheesh. Okay, get here. That's almost giving it to me. It's not giving me the angle that I want. Dang it. If I come down off of here, and I want to hit this road. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Okay. Get off of there. Just get off of there. Oh my God. That didn't quite. That worked. Kind of. Sort of. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to my checkpoint and I'm going to put another checkpoint here. And this checkpoint is going to turn my vehicle into... Oh, wait till you see this. This is going to be so much fun. This waypoint is going to turn my vehicle into... one of these. See how you can see the vehicle, right? It's going to turn into, let's see. Phantom wedge is what I'm looking for. Phantom wedge is under... There we go. So the minute I come out of here, I'm going to turn into a phantom wedge. So now I'm going to go down this road as a phantom wedge. And I'm going to put props in the road that I have to knock and smash and knock out of the road. Until you get back to this. And then do something different at the end. Oops, sorry. Here we go. Okay, and then I'll turn the race into something else and go a whole different direction with it. So let's see here. Props, barriers, cabins. Wreckage. So when I come out of here, I'm just going to have all kinds of wreckage that I got to plow out of the road to get where I need to go. That's the whole point. And it's going to be in the road. I'm just going to put a few of the same one, and then I'm going to come back and put some other ones in there. So the fun here is going to be that if I'm racing you and you're racing me, for me to get ahead of you, I got to plow this crap out of the way. And by doing so, knock it in your way. So that's where a lot of the fun is going to be in doing this. The Phantom Wedge is really fun because it just makes stuff go flying, man. It's got this huge cattle catcher thing in the front. See, and to get to that waypoint right there, you really got to smash your way through. This is going to be fun, man. This is going to be so much fun. And I'm not done. This is just a couple of bits of crap I'm leaving in the way here. Well, these are just cars. What the hell am I hitting? Oh, I was hitting the edge of the thing there. Oh, stupid. So this one's floating in the air. I don't want that. Old couch. That's funny. Got an old couch later. Old man. Okay, cool. My God, look at that stuff. Look at that stuff. Okay. So let's see how well this works. This is what I meant. This is what gets a little annoying. Is that every time you add something, you got to go through the whole race. So when you're finally done with it and you want to publish it, you got to do the whole race to make sure. Excuse me for yawning. Make sure everything works perfectly before you can publish your race. Okay, so now I've got to figure out where do I need to go? Where do I need to go? Where do I need to go? Oh, I need to go there. Okay, here we go. If I'm in a race, I want to be fast, right? So I don't want to have to take too long to get there, right? And now it is a raised platform, so you have to land on the red and white part. You can't just, if you land on the black platform, you will not, see how raised it is? You will not be able to hit the waypoint. Oh, finally, yes. Now one thing about a ruiner, one good thing about a ruiner is it does something special. It does this. Watch, it does this. It jumps. Oi. Oh shit. Okay. That didn't work. Alright, so. Oh shit. Seriously? I can't. They don't move? Oh my god. That's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. That's not good at all. Okay, so see, my whole idea has just been completely fucked because, excuse my French, completely screwed because the props don't move. I thought you could smack them up because like if you set balls and bowling pins and stuff in the way, you can knock that kind of stuff out of the way. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do then? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep the idea, but instead of doing that, instead of turning it into a phantom wedge, since I can't knock stuff out of the way, see that kind of ruined my whole purpose. But I'll tell you what, with all that crap there, you know what's going to be fun? We'll turn into motorcycles. So you have to go around it to get where you need to go. So let's do that. Placement, checkpoint. Okay. So now we're going to take our phantom wedge thing. Let's edit it. Transform to, no, I don't want to warp. I want to transform to, yes, add one. Specials, compacts, coupes, sedans. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to motorbikes, to dirt bikes specifically. I can't really tell. Oh yeah, I want to be able to see them. Oh, something very dirt bike-ish. There we go. That's what I want. Dirt bike. No. That's what I want. Okay. All right. Here we go again. Test again. I love that cannon shot at the top of that thing. It's just amazing. Another thing we could do, you know what we could do? We could make a whole new layer of the race way up there. Yeah. I want to try something. Placement, props. I'm going to try something. Where's my little pipe? Okay. See if I can land on that. If I can land on that, I'm going to make a whole upper track up here and then end up going down to the bottom. Let's try that. I probably could do it as my Zentorno. I probably don't need to turn it into a Roiner yet if I do that, but let's just try it out. Actually, you know what? No, let's not. Let's do it. Let's change that. Let's just make that a regular checkpoint. Okay, we're going to make it a regular checkpoint. Let's see. Let's see if I can get up there on my Zentorno. Okay. So my lobby vehicle is internal, but I don't need that. So okay, do you know what we do then? We take this checkpoint up here. So there isn't even a checkpoint there. We don't even need a checkpoint there without, if we don't need the car to change, we don't need a checkpoint there. So let's see if we can do this. I just had an idea. Little circle. Is it gonna work? 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 Okay, you know what? It's not gonna work. That's okay though. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. Edit this one. We're gonna go ahead and let it be a ruiner. We're gonna go ahead and turn it into a ruiner. Okay. And we're going to take that checkpoint. Okay, see though, this is the one thing that we've got to do now. Because of what we've done. Because I want to do something different, I got to take all these checkpoints out now. So we're going to get rid of all these checkpoints. We'll put them back in a minute, but the reason we're getting rid of them is because we need to add more before where they're at. So let's see what I'm gonna do. I just decided the name of this one is going to be called Jack and the Beanstalk. That's going to be the name of this race, Jack and the Beanstalk, because this resembles a beanstalk sort of to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make another one that goes up from the top of there. You understand what I'm saying? So when you come up here, you spit out here in your ruiner, you come here. Okay, so you're in your ruiner. Did you turn it to a ruiner there? You come here. And then okay. What happened? Okay. Okay, so that's my limit. I can't make any more of those. Wow, that is so cool. So we're gonna go from one straight up to the next one. And then, but see, I don't want to ruin her for that. So I'll turn it back into a Zentorno. Here, checkpoints. So this should turn back into a Zentorno when we hit it in here. Lobby vehicles is Zentorno. Yep. And then when we get up here again, we turn back into a Reuner. Or do we want to have even more fun? I've already done a Reuner. Let's do something else. Let's have some more fun. Let's have some more fun. Let's turn it into... Let's turn it into a flying car. It's going to be special. Deluxo. Why is it not letting me turn it into a Deluxo? Oh, that's why. Okay. So now what we can do is we can have a whole slew of like flying through hoops and shit. Let me just check something out here. All right, so go to props, and see, that's one thing I hate is when the props like go really far away, you can't see them. Yeah, so let's do these, and let's do them in red. So now we have a Deluxo, so now we're up here, man, we're like way up here in the Toolies. So we're gonna fly through one of those, from one of those. Ooh, let's fly around the mountain. Where'd that darn thing go? Oh, hold on one second. I will be right back. apologize. My loved one is taking a trip somewhere, so just wanted to. Oh, that's so cool! I'm gonna actually fly around the mountain. And that's nice because then I can gradually fly around the mountain and then end up bringing it back down. Ouch. you actually run into the props and like smash into them. It's really stupid. Okay, so checkpoint. Okay. We've done that. We've turned into a. Okay, we've turned into one of these flying cars. The Deluxo. So these have to have checkpoints put on them. I really love using a lot of the map. I don't know why I like my races really high. I've got another race called, what is it called now? My head is spinning. That's what the race is called. And it's fun. It's really, really high like this. And at one point you're driving your car like super, super high, doing loops on a loop-de thing way, way up there, where airplanes are flying by and stuff. It's really fun. I don't know who in the world. If any of you guys actually watch this entire video, you're crazy. But hey, I hope you enjoy it. This should be fun after we turn those into motorcycles and have to go through all the rubbish, what do you call it? Rubbish, wreckage, whatever. Okay, so this is where we'll turn this into motorcycles, right here. So then you got to land your little Deluxo right here. Right, there we go. Too bad about the what do you call it, cars, the trucks that smash stuff. That's really sad that didn't work out. By the way, I don't want these circular. This is going to be fun, though, having to get through all this crap. But that, because we added that upper level, it makes the race long enough that I think what we can do now is we can go ahead and wrap it back around. Wrap it back around so that it ends up. We'll find a fun way to get it back around here. Actually, you know what? What the hell? Let's just do it. And what we'll do here is we'll put a ramp there. So. Wow, okay, this is gonna be fun. Here we go! Yeah! See, we've done everything right. I can imagine racing a few other people on this too. It's almost gonna be fun. Whoa. Okay. Can we make it? Are we gonna make it? We're not gonna make it. Okay, so that is a problem. Okay, that's why you have to test, see? That is a problem. How can we fix it? Well, I know how to fix it. Okay, I know exactly how to fix it. Okay, I know exactamundo. Where are we? Here we are, okay. Because we've got so much momentum going on here, I'm thinking we can add one more tube here. But I think that'll help it go out a little bit higher. What did I just do? Okay. All right, let's try it. Let's see. Actually, I just remembered something. If I do that, I want to just the waypoint as well. I want to pull it up into the air so it's not in the middle of the... See how it's kind of in the middle of the pipe? I don't want it to be like that. Let's... Yeah, let's do it like that. Alrighty. All right, here we go. Plus, if you notice, the last time I did it, my car was going a little sideways, kind of weirdness going on. So that probably has something to do with the fact that it didn't go high enough. Yeah, there we go. See, that's way better. Way better. Oh, wow. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, man. It's the kind of race where anything can happen. No matter who's first, I mean, someone can always come up from behind and steal your thunder. It'd be a fun one to do at night. I think when I do race it in the actual lobby, because I'm going to go in and after I'm done here and race it in the game lobby itself. Wow. Wow, this is hard. Oi! All right, okay. And with that said, guys, I'm going to save this. Oh, I can't save it yet. Oh, because I haven't done this stuff. Yeah, I've still got to title it. Okay, let's call it. Oh, what should I call it? God, I was gonna call it Jack and the Beanstalk. It's kind of stupid. Just because those things that shoot you up in the air look like beanstalks. I'll be right back, guys. Just give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey, viewer number one, welcome. We're making a race from scratch, so this is what it is so far. Let's beanstalks and junkyards. I don't know what to call this one, man. Let's call it shoot for the sky. Because you actually do shoot for the sky a few times in the race. Now, one thing I didn't realize, and I'm going to have to do it again here, because might as well do it here. I've got to turn back into a Zentorno, because if I don't, if I do a two lap race, then I'm going to be a motorcycle in the first part. So I don't want to do that. So what I want to do is placement, checkpoint, and I want this checkpoint to be a transform checkpoint. Lobby vehicle, yes, I want to transform back into a lobby vehicle for this checkpoint. Boom. That didn't work. Why did that not work? Okay, so that's going to transform me back into, okay. So, viewer number one, you want to see this race? It's really cool. I'm going to see, let me do this stuff so I can save it next time. Okay, this is my lobby camera. It's going to be like this. Can't leave it too much, can I? I gotta be inside. There we go. It's not much of a picture, but oh well, whatever. Race details. Whoa. I don't know. What? I hate doing the race details. Description. Race. Various vehicles What vehicles? Race various vehicles. Marshall boy, how you doing? Race various vehicles through this, through everything from the sky to junkyards. I don't know what the hell. Through sky and land. You know what? I don't really like the last part. What do you think about the last? Did you see the last part, Marshall boy? The last part where, oh, I have a photo. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you the race. I don't really like it because my original idea. What the hell am I stuck behind? What am I stuck on? Jeez. Okay. My original idea was when I get to this particular area over here, I wanted to use the phantom wedge to plow through all this rubbish. See, I put all these like old cars and couches and crap all around because I wanted to smash through it with the phantom wedge. But the problem is that the props, once you set them, the props don't move. So you can't, you just smash into it, but it doesn't move. So I was wondering if I should do it again. Just keep the motorcycle thing, fuck it. Okay. I'm just gonna keep the motorcycle. All right, here we go. This is it, Marshall boy. By the way, Marshall boy is a friend of mine who pops on and watches me do my live casts quite often. So. Lethal race, yeah. Wait till you see this. This is the lethal part. It shoots straight up into the air. I can't wait to get an actual racer to race it with me. This is quite fun, this part. I like it. The other one's kind of boring. The Deluxo part, a little bit boring. It takes a little bit of time. That's okay. Yeah, look how far the track is, though. I'm just worried that may be a little too far, but it's all right. It is what it is. Gives you a chance to catch up with someone. Because then when you get to the very top, you have to race around this mountaintop in the flying car. This race is almost finished. It only took me an hour and 28 minutes to do it so far. That's how long I've been on the air. And I started from scratch, so that's pretty good. Now watch this part, this is hard. Now I have to go through the junkyard. And the problem is I gotta go through the junkyard, but I gotta still hit all the checkpoints. And if I'm racing someone, it's even worse. That's right there, it's kind of funny. Oi! Yay! Okay. All right. Now I can save it and I can publish it. Might as well publish it. All right, so viewer number 2. So if you guys want to go onto the GTA website, look for the race called Shoot for the Sky, and you will have my race, the one I just built, that you will just watch me build on this video, and you can race it. So, or if you're a personal friend of mine and we actually play on PS4 together, which I do have a few of my viewers who actually are online friends of mine, then we can race it together too, but just let me know. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. That's it for my video today. And I will talk to you soon, and have a good one. And this weekend coming up to you, just take advantage and have a great time. See you later, and hey, till next time.